When Americans make films based on Canadian events, or they make films that are based on something a Canadian wrote that was set in Canada, they often change quite a bit, and that is very much the case with 1919's Anne of Green Gables. This was the first movie ever adapted from Anne of Green Gables, which was, of course, written by Lucy Maud Montgomery. And by all accounts, Lucy Maud Montgomery hated this adaptation. A lot of things were changed in this film to make it more appealing to American audiences, and it was pretty much set in New England. There was a lot of American things in it, including Anne Shirley graduating from an American college rather than a Canadian one. It also included an incident with a skunk that Anne mistook for a kitten, but at the time, skunks actually didn't exist on Prince Edward Island and wouldn't for several years until they were introduced by a farmer. In the movie, Anne eventually becomes a school teacher, and in one scene she punishes a child, which obviously wasn't in the book. Now, Lucy Maud Montgomery, like I said, absolutely hated this adaptation, and if you want to see a really good adaptation, then I highly recommend that you watch the miniseries from 1985, Anne of Green Gables. It's considered one of the best miniseries ever made and one of the best adaptations of any book ever made, and it continues to be beloved to this day in Canada and around the world, including in Japan, but that's a different story. But for Lucy Maud Montgomery, nothing could be worse than changing Anne from a Canadian to an American. And as for the film, only 4 stills of it still exist. Everything else is lost. And maybe that's for the best.